Good morning, listeners. You are tuned in to In Her Words Radio. I am your host, Selena Combs. Thank you. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the law of attraction and understanding that what you think and speak in your daily life is what you will also attract to your life. In the New Thought philosophy, the law of attraction is the belief that by focusing on a positive or a negative thought, that you can bring those thoughts into reality. The belief is based on the idea that people and their thoughts are both made from pure energy. And that thought process of like energy attracting like energy, a person can improve their own health, wealth, and personal relationships all by what they attract into their life. The law of attraction is among the most popular of the universal laws because it advocates the mind power, generally combining the cognitive reframing techniques with the affirmations and creating visualizations to replace limiting or self-destructive negative thoughts with more empowered, adaptive, which are positive thoughts. A key component of this philosophy is that in order to effectively change one's negative think patterns, one must also feel through creative visualization that the desired change has already occurred. You have to convince yourself that what it is that you want, you think, you need, you believe, you have to convince yourself, and you have to allow this to manifest into what you attract into your life. Now, some of you may say, like it's easy to say, well, change your thought process, change your thought process. And it's often easy when things are going right for one person. And maybe you're that person where things are not going so right. And so when you hear, oh, you got to think positive, change your thought process. Yes, it is a hard thing to do because your mind, your brain is constantly working, constantly thinking. So you have to put energy into the thoughts that you actually are thinking, and you have to shift that energy and change those negative thoughts from a positive thought. The law of attraction has no scientific basis, and it has been kind of dubbed as pseudoscience. A number of researchers have criticized this misuse of science concepts, but I believe wholeheartedly that what you think and what you speak into your life is what you will attract to your life. The trouble in this mind for the body is only the house. For the mind to dwell and be valued according to its worth, your mind has to be deceived by an invisible enemy into a belief that you have put into a form. So if it's a positive thought, if it's a negative thought, you have the power and you have the ability to put that energy into shifting those thoughts. I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of history on the laws of attraction. In 1877, the term law of attraction appeared in print for the first time in a book written by a Russian occultist, Helen Blavatsky. Her book, Isis Unveiled, discusses eccentric mysteries of ancient theosophy. So that's also a good read if you guys want to just kind of pick it up, just to kind of have a little bit more thorough understanding of where the law of attraction actually derived from. The claims and effects, according to the philosophical side of it, is that the law of attraction promotes that what you think, what you speak, the energy that you put out there is the energy that you're going to get back. Now, if I convince myself that I'm rich, am I rich? I'm not. But if I convince my thought process to say, I'm going to do this. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I want. Those are the things that I will be so focused on attaining that I will eventually attract these things into my life. And you have to wholeheartedly believe this. And at the same time, you have to actually exercise your ability to control your thought process. So when you think about the laws of attraction and having an understanding of where it's derived from, and when you think about your own life, are you putting that energy out there to attract the things that you want in your life? That's the question for today. And as you know, this podcast, every day I'm asking you guys questions. Every day I'm asking you to be interactive. But today's question is, what are you inviting into your life? What are you attracting? I asked this question, and I ask you to ask yourself this question, because again, we get so caught up in the day-to-day life experiences that sometimes it's hard for us to actually focus on channeling our thoughts to a positive level. So regardless of what the situation is, are you looking at the glass half empty, or are you looking at the glass half full? You have to be in control of your thoughts. You have to understand that your thought process, your actions, what you speak into your life, these are the things that you will attract and allow to manifest into your life. So again, the question for today is, what am I attracting into my life? That's the question for today. Again, I thank you guys for tuning in. I try to keep the podcast just a brief 10 minutes, just to kind of get out there, put some thoughts into your mind, give you something to kind of think about. Hopefully my words can manifest to your heart and speak to your heart and allow you to take all of the motivation that's poured into this podcast and invite it into your everyday life. I am your host, Selena Combs. Don't forget to like, share, definitely follow the podcast. Again, you do not want to miss out on this innovative opportunity to just kind of network and build a positive forum for everyone that chooses to listen. You can reach me by email at selenaiamher@gmail.com. I'll be happy to read your questions, your comments, answer those. They are greatly valued. We also, if you're listening live, there's also a chat icon that you can actually chime into the podcast while we're broadcasting. So please definitely utilize that feature, you guys. Again, this is your host, Selena Combs with In Her Words Radio. Until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys have a blessed day. Signing off. And thank you so much.